Hey guys, what's going on?
What's
Not
happening?
much.
Yo,
It's
yo,
kind of
yo.
late today. Late today.
Yeah,
Sausage
no,
fest.
no Jocelyn today. She's got some other plans tonight, so just the four guys, I guess. It's
Yeah.
Sausage
short
fest.
crew.
Hey, I want a quick shout out. Megan was awesome on the last week's episode. Just interviewing was great. I honestly can't wait to listen back. Um, anyone know what time Amanda's getting on?
I don't know honestly, but yo, dude, I can't wait to
Oh,
listen to that podcast.
Amanda.
Honestly, that
Yeah.
podcast was shit.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
fun.
like I had no idea what like being in a Grammy or whatever thing is like, and even when she was explaining,
What
what?
the hell is this?
What the hell?
What? Ooh,
What?
oh my God!
It's
the
John
trash
Cena!
talent fountain! It's
What's
Tom
up?
from the Winner Gets Nothing podcast. What?
Weighing in at I don't know how much you weigh.
Dude, this was worse than any scripted WWE thing I've ever watched.
This was
Hey.
what do you mean scripted?
What do you mean?
We
But
suck.
before we do that, I do that was a true shout out. I really did enjoy last week's episode. It made us so excited. We got to bring on another guest and hear about it, some other content out there in the podcast world. So welcome, Tom.
What's going on? What's up?
Chilling. Tom, get us started. Give us a quick little summary of the podcast that you're doing, kind of what that show sounds like, and if we got a new listener.
All right, let me tell you. All right, this is great podcast.
Oh,
All right, now we're I don't know, we're like a variety hour podcast, kind of, anything goes. We start out just BSing, hang out kind of thing, and then after about 20 minutes or so, we just start adding some topics in, topical news, nothing too crazy on the main show. We keep politics out of it. But if you're interested in politics, we got a second show on the feed, and that's all politics. That's me and Elijah. We just sit there.
Politicast?
Yeah, the Politicast. That's the Winner Gets Nothing Politicast. We just hit it all in one corner in case you want to avoid it, or if you want to just go all for it. I know some people don't go for politics. It's a humor show, so we do comedy on one feed.
Yeah,
And then,
we don't do politics, yeah. No.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
fun, no fun.
I can't help but do politics, so I hit it in the corner for
Actually,
my.
politics are so fun.
yeah.
But
You
then
get
other
some
than
good-
that, just Trash Talks, which is just an interview series. Just Joe Rogan.
Yeah, nice. So it's called Winner Gets Nothing. Is the main one? Do you guys play like one specific game every time? Do you play different games? What is the win or the point of the game? Like what are you trying to win?
Well, you win nothing in all of our.
It's in
I
the
worded that
name,
so
baby.
poorly. I don't know.
No, I feel like you honestly, that was actually a good question, honestly, because I would have not thought of that, honestly, just listening to the name. Like, oh, this winner gets nothing. The winner gets nothing. Ah, fuck it. I don't know.
There is though. There is a winner. We play a game every time. It's a random game. Just kind of usually we let our guest pick or something. Last week we did we called it Master Debater, which was just a debate turn. You like what somebody throws out a topic, like one of them was potatoes, and then somebody went with raw potatoes versus French fries, and they just argued back and forth which is better. So
That's
Just-
fun.
fun
That's
stuff.
fun.
Oh, that was actually a funny one. I actually just listened to that one last night too. Today, actually, I mean, that was actually really funny. That was a good one.
episode 67, meth piss.
I would have a hell of a debate. For that thing.
Oh, yeah,
So-
this
so-
is-
I
source
recommend
could always
y'all
debate.
listen to the episode last was on Pussy to the Side. Recommend it.
Okay.
No, this would be a great debate. Best mac and cheese, Velveeta or Kraft?
Crap.
Oh,
I mean,
we
that's not
already
a
know.
debate.
Hey, we all know the elephant in the room that Velveeta is the best. All right.
Actually,
All
I
right,
love
but
both
Eli,
equally, so I
hear
can't
me
pick.
out. Hear me out. Velveeta is amazing when you're sober, but for some reason, Kraft mac and cheese hit different when you're drunk.
No, McDonald's hits different when you're drunk. You can't change my mind about that.
Who
I don't know
owns?
how many times I've eaten entire boxes of Kraft mac and cheese plaster.
But who owns?
Uh,
Kraft-
232. I've been counting.
This guy.
I
He has
always have-
stats. He has a stat book.
I always have a box of Kraft and a block of Velveeta cheese in the fridge.
Dude, that's just like my house.
Gross, dude.
We have like 12 boxes of mac and cheese, and we have one thing of Velveeta in the fridge.
It's a lot.
I feel like the Velveeta cheese could be like good with, even like with nacho. Like it is a better cheese, but like
It's golden cheese.
there's
Yeah.
something there's just something about the powder cheese that Kraft provides that's like you can't get it anywhere else. Like it's just so because I always put the same like Goya hot sauce, which is that Portuguese brand hot sauce you can like buy that like only at True Keys in New Bedford. It's my fucking go-to shit.
Go your Spanish.
Shout out to Felicia at True Cheese.
Oh,
Yo,
oh fuck.
Ruchis. I completely forgot about that place. Honestly, yeah, you go to Ciabra.
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, bro.
Oh, my neighbors are telling me about that.
My grandmother used to, well, she still does this because we would throw out bottles of cans. She'd yell at us because she would consistently go to Ciabra just to turn cans in to get that extra freaking penny. Goddamn Portuguese.
Yeah. Dude, that was one of the first things me and my roommate established when we moved out was like, hey, we're not doing deposit. I don't hate myself. was my roommate's quote. He's like, I don't hate myself. We're just throwing these cans away. Like, I'm not wasting the time to go fucking deposit these.
Oh, that woman wasted all the time. We would have separate bags just for her to collect, so she can go turn it in to make an extra penny.
Well, to the day I fucking left, I was keeping all of my cans. Like, I drink. I'm the only one that drinks alcohol at my house, so it was like, every other week I'm getting a 30 rack of cans, and they're just filling up the entire garage. And I'm like, see, who's gonna go take these? Because I'm not gonna go take these, but you're making me save them. So this is your fault. Like, this mess is not mine. I'd be throwing these away.
Dude, my parents go like probably once a month to return empties. Dude, I swear, my father brings back about 10, 30 packs of Budweiser back every time he goes. Maybe more. And he's the only one that drinks in the house. I have one occasionally,
Yeah.
and my mom doesn't at all, unless it's like wine. That's all she drinks.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with a nice glass of wine.
I fuck with
Yeah.
wine.
So, Tom, I wanted to ask you something too. What inspired you to want to start doing podcasts?
Other podcasts.
That I love. Dude, I love this. No. Hold up. I love the simplicity of that answer because it's like, I mean, I've wanted to do this podcast and other podcasts in the past, and it's because of similar podcasts or whatever. As you guys, go ahead. No, go.
I was just saying mine's completely pulled from other stuff. Like, yeah, just stuff that inspired me.
Yeah. My buddy who I got to go on his podcast, The Carol Connection. Another huge shout out. I recorded episode 50 with him like last week or whatever it was. And it was an incredible experience, and to see his growth, like he started, it was very Joe Rogan-esque where he just has a guest on and just a very like interview style, but he's like learned how to communicate and connect so that like the podcast itself is like so easy to listen to. The transitions are smooth. Like he's getting so much better. So like as we're doing these core podcasts, and you know Eli and I have been kind of working on some other things, it's like that constant inspiration just listening to like, hey, this comics podcast is fucking hilarious. I love that style. I also love the Joe Rogan having guests on style. Like we could just throw it all together. It's just talking on a mic. Like it's so much easier, but it's like so hard to get to that point. So I love it. I loved how simple that answer was. It was just like, yeah, you just fucking. I liked what others did, and I did it.
It's my turn. Yeah.
And you said you've been doing it for about a year and a half, 2 years, technically, but like officially.
Our first episode was August 14th, 2019, and it's been attempted to be weekly. There's a nice little break at the beginning of the pandemic where we tried to figure out how to still do it during a pandemic, and we figured it out. And we've been pretty much weekly since, except for when I got the pandemic. Then we were down for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Rough.
and that's something I've been kind of paying attention to with like all kinds of podcasts. Like, I thought like, you know, one thing that kind of deterred me away from ever doing this is like, I feel like doing those weekly podcasts is too hard. Like, you know, to set myself into that, like, oh, I gotta work every fucking week to put out a podcast. You gotta allow yourself to take break. Like, this is a job, or especially if you want it to be a job. Like, at the end of the day, you're allowed to have a vacation. You're allowed to take time off, and if it's scary to do it because you feel like you've been hustling for so hard for so long that like if you stop, it'll all crash and burn. But it doesn't. You know, especially if you are slowly building that audience, people are still gonna listen. They'll if anything, kind of get excited when they see your, you know, new episode finally pop up again.
You're more likely to get burnt out just like pushing forward and just going over and over and trying to do it when you're not interested in it. Like, I was getting burnt out like somewhere in the beginning when it wasn't going anywhere, and I eventually caught my second wind. And after that, I mean, for a while, I got up to doing like 3 shows a week, and that was getting to be too much. And then I cooled down, and now it's 1, and then every other week we do 2. Like, we just move the political one down to every other week. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
Filler with that.
Speaking of that political one, I was way back when, like, I wanted to do a podcast, but I just fucking never would do it. And but I wouldn't even tell people that I wanted to do one because I was like embarrassed that like if I started a podcast, it'd be weird. And I told my one friend, you know, like, and he's like, "What would your podcast be about?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. Like, I know politics." And all summer, he used the term that you guys are saying, politicast. So like anything remotely political, we'd both look at each other, point both fingers, go politicast. Like it was like just the longest inside joke. It was so fun.
I knew I definitely couldn't have been the first to come up with that. It's like right on the head.
Yeah, the word's practically written for you.
Yo, facts. Literally, we're like, yeah.
And
We're just looking at each other too when we first like, we're like, you know, he's like, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it, and then if we find something better, yeah, you know. But you know, it's been sticking.
Yeah, it was between that and my Guitar Hero band name, which was Gulag Gas Chamber, but you know.
I like how like. Oh, that was good.
Oh shit.
Mind you, a war zone, huh?
A little bit. I haven't been in the Gulag in a while. I've been only playing Rebirth. So.
Yeah,
Warzone.
Me neither, because I haven't played Warzone.
Oh, I guess anything outside the circle's the gas chamber.
Oh, good. That's perfect, dude. That's a great quote. Oh, let me write this. Yo, actually, Tom, what's your favorite animal? This is a serious question for the Politicast.
I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
Come on.
I'd have to that.
Top three.
Yeah,
Top three. Top 3.
See, guys, questions are kind of hard when you're put on the spot.
No, wait, no.
Favorite animal is an easy answer.
Top 3 or top 5? If it's easier.
Humans. Let's eradicate all other species. We're number 1.
Oh my.
Politicast.
Politicast.
Yep.
Swords, what's your favorite?
Because I was just thinking for the logo because I'm starting the rough draft now. I was thinking because I remember I pitched the idea to you before. I know we have the elephant and the donkey, but like with us, it could just be our own favorite animal. Like we're like it would depict us as our favorite animal talking about politics on the table.
I got you. Hey, listen, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Hey, Eli.
What? Wait, try
doing business talk on the Course podcast.
This is supposed to be an unprofessional podcast. You're trying to make it very professional. It's not fun.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's not working,
man. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna put on mute.
No, you're good, Eli.
This guy's like, yeah, so you know, I just saved $3,000 so we could work on this project here. We're all being idiots over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Eli, did you share your those inner core or core entertainment graphics you were making?
Yeah, I did on the group chat, I believe.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at.
It was like a rough draft or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a rough draft for him.
that's when we were recording. Yeah, that one's it's sick. I think that's like ideal.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so
Fuck the professional
we got
shit,
so
dude. How
off
about
topic so fast. I don't remember what the
What?
fuck we were talking about before the designs.
Skeleton. Favorite animals.
How about gas station,
Yeah.
gas chambers?
Oh, no, wait. Favorite gas
Talk about
chamber.
Warzone.
Auschwitz. I don't know. Source.
Whoa!
He's like, it's a hard one between Auschwitz and fucking like.
I like the sarin gas in the subways from the death cult in Japan.
Wait, what?
I prefer the
Oh,
poison
man.
radiation gas from like Chernobyl. You know.
Oh,
Instead
that's a good
the
gas.
stuff right
That's a
there.
good gas.
That's the good
Chernobyl.
stuff.
Ooh.
Wait, whoa, go back to that,
Ooh,
to
that
that,
shit
to that
bangs.
fucking gas leak in Japan, though. What?
You never heard of that?
No, I feel like I've heard of it before, but I'm bugging.
There's some gas in Attack on Titan, but I don't want to spoil shit.
Oh, yep. Oh no, Attack on Titan, dude. I need to watch it. I've been reading it, but I would love to watch
never
it.
watched it. I don't know.
Dude, it's such a great one.
3 episodes left.
Except I'm kind of still like baffled of how they made the transition from the last season to this final one.
Yeah,
It-
I've heard.
They kind of just like skip everything.
Yeah, but when you do an anime, you kind of got to go towards like core of what's going to play well versus.
Oh yeah, no,
you know,
no,
you
don't
gotta
get me
pick
wrong.
that.
I get you. I'm a big anime buff. I watch a lot. So
Additionally, I don't know what I missed, so there's that because I didn't.
What
Oh, there's a lot of shit in the anime, the
What do
manga.
you
I mean.
watch it on?
oh yeah, I watch it
Hulu-
on Crunchyroll.
I don't
It's
have
everywhere.
Crunchyroll.
Seeing
You
that
can watch
this
on
week is
Crunchyroll,
a
Funimation.
I don't have
seeing that
any
this
of that.
week's a male dominated cast.
Sausage Fest.
Does this mean you're into hentai? Like, do you watch
No,
like no?
I'm gonna answer
I'll definitely
now.
not.
It's a no
I'll
for
definitely
me.
say I've
It's an
never
anime
not seen it.
city, man.
I've seen it,
I-
but I don't get off to it.
Love, Death, and Robots. If you want like a softcore.
No.
What?
Anime. Love, Death, and Robots. It's on Netflix. It's actually, dude, the fucking story. There's some that are like, oh, that was cool, and then there's one that fucking slaps, bro. It's so good. So it's like it's a mini series that each episode has their own, like its own director, its own like style of like animated art or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then
Well, no, you got
its own.
anime, not hentai at this point, correct?
Yeah. Oh,
What type of transition do we make? Oh my god.
the Pornhub playlist. Yeah.
Knowing what you were talking about, and I'm like, this isn't a hentai.
Yeah. No, this is not hentai.
Someone
Someone
was
knows
still
their
talking about
hentai.
hentai. That's why I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck
Tom
are
knows
you
his
watching?
hentai.
Point out I knew my anime, not my hentai there.
Oh, okay.
Oh
my-
man.
No, it's called like Love, Death, and Robots, and like each one is by its own director, its own artist, and it has like a completely different graphic and a crazy story. It's weird. I was trying to understand what the title came from, and they all, I think, have to have love, death, and a robot, but like not all three, but also all like it's so weird. Like some of them, the robot comes in at the end, and it just happens to be like a little thing that has wheels that moves by itself, and like that's the robot from the whole like episode. And then some of them is like dominated. It's the robots interacting with, like the first one is like 3 robots that come to Earth like well after like human extinction or whatever it is, and they're like looking at different things like, oh, humans used to use this to clean their bodies or something. Like, oh, why would they clean their bodies with this? And then like, oh, they used to insert these into their orifice in order to gain energy. And if they're talking about like food, they're at like a diet. It's like a unique little fun spin on everything. Check it out. Just don't let me. Why do you guys let me talk about things? Like, this is
Dude, when you bring stuff
I mean,
up,
if
we
you wanna
gotta
talk-
listen.
If you want to talk about fun spin-off things, Abridged series are some of the most
Oh,
hilarious
Those
things
are
to
the
watch.
funniest videos I've ever watched. You ever see the Yu-Gi-Oh ones?
Yu-Gi-Oh! The best is the Joey
Yo,
on Yuki's Majesty surprise.
Like, shout out to the Schmuck Squad. Those guys are fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, they're great. Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
man.
Abridged. Yeah, that shit has me dying.
Dude, I'm gonna watch that before I go to bed tonight. I'm
I
calling it
know.
right now.
I'm literally like typing it into YouTube right now.
And
That
honestly, that
shit's
should
so
take some
funny.
talent. Like you have to match up. For one, you have to
Yeah.
come up with the content that's funny, and then you have to kind of match it up to the actual way they're talking.
Yeah.
It takes some talent to do that.
Dude, episode 83 aired 2 months ago of the Abridged series.
Oh man.
That's ridiculous. Best of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Oh my gosh. Episode 41, the breakup.
Oh man, that's some great content right there.
Yeah. Oh, that shit had me dying.
If you want to talk anime, I can talk anime all day with you guys.
Dude, I can go as far as Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. That's it.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. Like, I totally get anime, and I've seen like different episodes of anime, and like whenever I talk to somebody about anime shows, and they're telling me the story and how whatever evolves into like how the story progresses, and I'm like, that's so intense. But then once I start watching, I can never like get into it. Like I'm never like, this is enjoyable. I gotta like keep watching. I gotta binge watch. Like I don't know why, because they're great stories. The visuals are amazing, but like I don't know.
Well, the thing for me and anime that's the best is you can do so much in anime that you can't do in actual filming. Like there's so much
Yeah.
CGI that you can do that it just looks stupid. With anime, you know what you're getting, and it's
Yep.
gonna be animation. And
Yeah.
the artists are phenomenal with what they do. And if you actually look into the time that it takes to produce one show, it's insane how much they have to go through.
Yeah.
It's a
I
lot of
mean,
work.
you definitely have to respect it. I was watching this is why you should never take my point of view on any kind of art, especially like TV shows or entertainment, I should say, not art. Um the last Netflix series I finished was the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Yeah, so that's what I am into. It's a very stupid, silly show, not for my demographic, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I've watched plenty of things that I wouldn't think I was enjoyed. I was just bored, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, this is pretty good."
Yeah,
Not too
dude,
bad.
you get into it.
And then you just fall in love with the character, and you're like, "All right, this person needs to succeed."
Yes. Rooting for the character and everything.
Yep.
And then it gets to a point where the show's so bad, you're like, "I need to stop watching this," but then you're just in too deep.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
That's how my mother is with The Walking Dead. She still watches that fucking show.
That show still exists.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's the last
that show's
season,
way
I
too long.
think.
No,
I thought
there's
that
a
was
point where
7
you're like
seasons
you're
ago.
in too deep, where it's just like, no, you gotta see through. My mom still watches Days of Our Lives
That's
every
hilarious.
day,
Dude,
every single day.
that's been as long as I've known you, and definitely well before.
It's been going on for like 50 something years,
Yeah.
and she's watched it like
crazy.
for 30 years straight. She
Dude,
records it every day to watch it.
dude, even
Oh
the
wait, does she have TiVo too?
No, they Comcast, whatever stuff, but.
Oh, they're hip.
And then she actually gets like
Oh,
she gets
they're
legitimately
hip, he
pissed
says.
whenever like during presidential races they have their
oh yeah,
press conferences and everything.
during
They
it,
do it
yeah.
over that show, so she can't get it recorded, so she has to watch it on demand, and then she has to watch the commercials and everything. She gets fucking pissed.
That's hilarious.
That's how into her Days of Her Life she is.
Oh man.
Yo, I'm just swiping on Tinder right now. I'm just remembering
There
all
we
the
go.
corny pickup lines I've done. What's the corniest pickup line you have
All
given
right.
a girl? My corniest one.
You just
That
turned this
actually
into like a
worked. One that
segment, and I
actually
fucking like
worked.
this.
One that's actually worked. I went up to a girl and asked that. I told her, I lost my number. Can I have yours? She gave me her number. No, it was, but no.
I mean,
I'll just be brutally honest. I never used one before.
Really?
Never did.
Nope.
one of the best ones. I didn't do it, but there's a little festival that is in our town growing up, and me and my buddy were like walking down to the festival, and on our way, someone was doing like a yard sale, and they had Pokemon cards. So we bought some, like literally like 10 Pokemon cards, and it was like the electric energy and the water one. And
Was this
like,
Scab?
yes, yes. And we went down to the festival, and we're like, we're gonna try to do pickup lines to the girls, and we're coming up with like, he's so clever. So he's like,
Oh my god,
ooh,
the kid's something else.
he's like, I'm gonna show them the card and say you're turning me on, or I'll show them the water card and say, what was it? Oh, you make me wet. And then we had the Spheal, the little ball seal guy, and he's like, can I Spheal you up? And I'm like, yo, these are hilarious. Like we're going back and forth. I don't know where he got the confidence, but he fucking did it. He I didn't have the confidence to actually go up and say these awful pickup lines. He went up to the girls, and he was nervous doing it. So, like, when he was showing the cards, he kept it down low to his pocket. Like, I'm pretty sure the girls didn't even see the card. So, like, there's no way they're going to get this pickup line. So he just literally is walking up and very awkwardly saying, can I spiel you up? Like, did you just stutter? Like, why did you mispronounce that word? And no. Like, it was so hard. Am I turning you on? Like, whoa, dude.
Oh, damn.
So inappropriate.
You're just cringing. You're just like, man, I feel the pain.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off. Dude, that was one of the hardest I've laughed. Just like sitting behind one of those shitty carnival rides, like from like 20 meters away, just like laughing. Seeing him like so bad. Like, dude, the whole point of the pun or the pickup line is to show them the card. If you don't show them the card, you're just a creepy dude going up to these girls. It's just like, oh, fuck.
100% fits you. You need the card.
Next time when the girls are on, we're going to ask them if they ever got, like, corny pick. Yeah, we got that'd be funny to hear their perspective. Yo, another one that I did.
guarantee Jocelyn did. I'm guaranteeing it now.
Oh, probably. 100%. I wouldn't be surprised. I was gonna say fucking the other one I did. I thought it would work honestly because this girl like made jean jackets and stuff. I was like, what do you call someone who's like oh fuck, I forget my own shit. Damn. Now I gotta think about it. Wait, let me think. I'm trying to remember if this is the right one. I'm actually gonna scroll through my Tinder.
I noticed you make jeans. You want to make some more?
Oh, that's a good one. That's not a good one, but probably
that makes no sense whatsoever.
No, it's like, what do you call a denim expert? And I said a genius. Yeah. She didn't even reply. I was like, nope. All right, guess not. Still work.
Shooting blanks out here.
Yeah, dude. No one's catching them.
Oh, fuck.
Bags, you got me thinking. I remember, Scav, remember the cupcake tin game? It's like, they have a bunch of, like, colored cupcake tins. And they push a ball down, and you put a quarter down, and you bet, and you win like 20 to 1, 5 to 1, and it's all different odds. This kid would spend hours at that thing, freaking gambling quarters,
like literally like $50 a night, and then like in his we're in like 7th, 8th, 9th grade when we're doing this, so it's like our parents give us money, and like his parents are so nice. They're like, yeah, we're giving to the community. Like, I don't care that he's wasting $50 a night.
Just freaking gambling it away. A freaking
oh my god,
15-year-old kid gambling away all the money.
Yeah.
That's all the money he saved from like all the lunch. He starved himself to save all of that money.
I used to play the derby one where they spin the wheel. That dude, I actually walked away with some. I used to always do that. Get some quarters, go buy a fucking clam chowder, maybe like a what is it, those malachadas or whatever they're called.
Malasada? Come on, you can't even say that right. You call yourself a Portuguese person? Come on.
I call myself a walrus.
Malasada.
Ooh, Tom.
That just sounds like sexual.
That would turn me on a little bit.
We're gonna get a little, couple buns together with some sugar on top.
Ooh, nice. Sexy sugar, let's get some brown sugar in the mix.
Yeah, it should be illegal to sexy talk good food.
This is just some ASMR, some sexy massages.
Dude, what happened to
Dude,
this
I can-
podcast today? What
I
the
can go for a
fuck?
good
I
month.
know,
It's just food porn. That's all.
Dude,
love-
this is what
yeah, I
happens
love
when the women aren't here to keep us in check. It goes to shit.
All right. Oh, let's
man.
switch gears. We'll do
Real quick.
oh go
the
yeah, yeah.
pancakes.
Oh, fire.
Switching gears,
fire.
huh? We
Oh my
going.
god.
We're gonna do our favorite segment, but only because it's so far our only segment, weekly segment. Questions.
This is so
Wally's questions of the week.
Here we
So Tom.
Okay.
Each week we go around the room. Everyone gets one question to ask me.
Okay.
I'm gonna just answer pretty much. I say I always answer honestly, so I'm just gonna say something. It's not necessarily correct, factual, or I may try to sneak in a lie, but if you know me, I struggle to lie. So
Yeah.
I like to start it. I think we did this last week. The new person on, the guest, gets first question.
My favorite guy who does well, he only did one, but he does these ask me anything kind of things. But he says, I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm not gonna show you what it is, but I'm gonna lie depending on what the coin says.
Ooh, ooh. I might do that behind the scenes moving forward, but
We should do a guess the lie. We have to guess when he's lying.
I'm 90% sure the guy who was
Ooh.
doing that just used the coin as a way to not answer questions he didn't want to.
Probably.
oh right.
Oh, so every time Swords asks a question, Brandon's gonna be doing that then.
Oh, tails again. I gotta lie.
Oh, is that double-tailed coin there you got there, Brandon?
Well, you don't know if
Yeah.
it's true or a lie. It doesn't say which one's which.
Right.
Ooh.
Brandon, I do have an easy one for you this week. Just to let you know.
Oh, thanks.
Brandon, I have an easy one for two. It's the one I just don't know the answer to.
Ooh, okay.
Well, we gotta
This
let
week's
the guest
this
start
week's looking
first.
good. Yeah. Tom, take it away.
All right. Do you like your straws bendy or straight?
Oh.
So do you mean
Metal
like
or
the ones
plastic?
with the one
Bamboo?
like bend kink in it? And are you talking about like the plastic ones that I can like accordion? Because I love the.
What's your favorite straw type? You can go.
I feel it. Yeah. I'm gonna change your question as I answer it. So my favorite straw is 100% the accordion straws. Like I like being able to have the power and the control to adjust the length of my straw while also putting the proper bend that gives me the right arc.
Pure
to,
laziness.
I wanna position my straw so that I don't have to move.
Yeah, that is lazy,
Dude,
bro. What the fuck?
that is a good fucking question.
when you have a cup and the straw's like moving around in the cup, you're like trying to get to the fucking straw without actually touching it.
That's true. It's less the straw and more like the lid. Like I need a good lid
Yo,
so that the straw stays straight.
I got an embarrassing story with a straw. So
Fill it in.
This is before I met Alyssa, so like I was going out on dates and stuff. I went out to a restaurant, I don't remember what it is now, but they gave me a straw. I forgot I had a straw, so I went to take a sip without it, and the straw poked me in the eye. I took a sip. So I was acting so cool, like nothing happened, but like my eyes all red and watery. And she was like, "What happened to your eye?" I'm like, "What do you mean? My eye always looks like this."
Yeah. That level of the date where it's like a new person and it's like,
It was the first
this
date,
is
so I was
the
like, I'm not
normal
gonna act like I did something stupid. She can't find out I'm stupid yet. She's gotta wait.
Yeah. This incredibly awkward and very like uncomfortable situation. This is normal. I'm used to this. Stabbing myself in the eye with a straw.
Yeah.
The world.
I'm saving the turtle secretly, guys. Come on.
I was still in high
Thanks.
school. I think it was like junior year or something. Oh man.
Thanks. I don't remember if I was with you when this happened. I remember we were at a Friendlies. I remember one person that was with us. We were just sitting there. We were gonna get ice cream. We just got waters, and we're just sitting there. And I had the weirdest muscle twitch ever, with my arm flung forward and just knocked the water glass on the table. Water everywhere.
I want to say I wasn't because I've definitely seen that. Because I have these weird twitches that I'm just learning how to control, but like I think I've seen you do that. And
Like-
I thought, because I don't remember it being at Cumbies or anything. I remember it was the same night that you had 5 shots of Jack Daniels 7 times, or Captain Morgan 7 times.
Oh,
You had your
my.
5th shot. And that's a good story for later.
No, but it was funny because we're just sitting there, we're just talking, normal conversation. It was me and 2 other people. Remember who one was. I don't remember who the other one was. We were just talking, and literally just out of nowhere, my arm just flings forward and knocks the glass down, and there's water everywhere. And we all just go silent, and we're all just like, what the hell just happened? And I'm just like, what did I just do? How?
Yeah, why'd I do that?
I think I was there because I think I know who the other person was. Yeah, we'll talk off. We'll talk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that after.
Anyways, that's a great transition. Source, did you want to... Mike, I'm using you to softball me after Source.
Oh, have you ever been skinny dipping?
Oh, yes. Yes.
With a person?
A male.
What?
What? You meant to say nope?
Why would you do that with your mailman?
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta deliver the package, you know what I mean?
Hey, you gotta respect it, man. Those are some real fucking essential workers.
We arranged a deal. Yeah, with the same one that used those pickup lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
I've actually done a bunch of times.
No,
I never had.
I was thinking about.
And only once or twice, I think, with females were there.
I
So
remember
when those
buddy
water
has,
cards, he was trying to tell you he was fluid, right?
Wait, what? Yes.
We have a buddy that's his house. They have a hot tub, and one of the nights we all were just like absolutely shit drunk. I'm pretty sure every one of us, man and woman, just in the hot tub, bare ass naked.
Also, there were no women at this event.
Yeah, it was about 25 guys. No homo though.
I went to a new beach out in like St. Martin, and it was all old people.
Yeah.
Well, of course it is.
Saggy titties. I was like, look at that grandma fucking tan.
Dude,
I went on vacation to the Mediterranean a couple years back, and one of the beaches of France was a new beach. We were going around, and there's like some young people like in their late teens, early 20s. Nice looking woman, and then there's this one lady, had to be 300 something plus. Absolutely no top, and I was like, you know what? It's one of those things where you can't not look.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like seeing
it's like a car
an
crash.
elephant
You
with
can't look
titties.
away.
Like,
And
dude,
it's like respect. You know what?
You know what?
Respect.
You know what fucking chilled me to the core from, I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. We went to Aruba, and we went for like a week. The first 3 days, there was a woman, probably like mid-20s, and with their mom, who was like 50s, and then I think there was a boyfriend or something. And the 2 girls, well, woman, I should say, would tan topless. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm a fucking hitting puberty, like, dude, hitting my stride. I'm like, this is the fucking shit. Titties, like, dude, the girl the younger one had like these perky tits. It was awesome. The last full day we were there, I'm walking up the beach trying to enjoy the sun. This old man, fully nude, wearing one of those old like 1980s headsets and holding a like phone or like a recorder, running on the fucking beach, dick fucking flapping against his like. I shouldn't even say dick. Literally, it was you could only see his balls, and then in a huge bush, and his balls are hitting his fucking knees, dude. Just running, just jogging down the beach, like, bro, no, like, I love Aruba. Aruba was my favorite place. He ruined it.
It's one of those things you can't not look.
Yes, I know, dude. It's in 8th grade, like, why does it look like that?
As your testosterone drops, your balls shrink as you get older, but the skin elasticity goes away at the same time, creating the illusion they become heavier.
Oh, Politicast.
I guess we'll have to look into the research. We'll bring it next time. We'll do a fully cast episode.
I think Eli's up.
Nah, Mike Mike was supposed to softball the question. I feel like Eli's got a good one prepped.
Although I really
round
I
off.
wasn't thinking.
All right, so I'm gonna give you more time to think. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, really?
Alright,
Oh,
so mine ain't really that hard of a question. I think I know the answer, but what's your favorite game series?
Game series, like, would Call of Duty be an answer?
It could be, unless
that-
you have other ones.
I'm trying to I think right now, and like thinking back to middle school, one of the like first games that I would like binge, like play all weekend and play all the time was Call of Duty. But one that I kind of went a little more hardcore into, like I would go to the events and stuff, was Yu-Gi-Oh. So, I think it's a real toss-up. It really depends on like what time period, like what point along my lifeline. Because those are both 50-50. I think I honestly want to say Call of Duty. I think I've had more enjoyable moments with Call of Duty.
Alright, Chad.
And more frustration.
Yeah, and I loved how like even when I played today, like if I play multiplayer today and like am on the game chat or something, like not Warzone, like actual multiplayer, like and you hear those death comms and you're just fucking so toxic, but like you're talking to the people in your lobby, everyone's shitting on each other, like it just brings me back. Like I just have that same awesome vibe that I used to have as a middle schooler, screaming in my high pitched voice, like "I'll fuck your mother!" Ah! Like that shit just like fucking crap. Like, and then when you get like a little Fortnite kid on the mic yelling like, dude, it just takes me. I love when like those 12-year-olds just start going off like, "You motherfucker! I'll fuck your motherfucker!" It's like, oh my gosh, that was me! Like that's the shit right there, bro. So I would say Call of Duty. Yeah. That is a good question. I like that one.
Do we give Eli enough time?
I think you gave me enough time. So,
All right. Oh no.
No,
First
it's not
time I've
bad.
been nervous about an Eli question. I'll be honest.
Dude, it's not bad at all. It's kind of more of like a personal, spiritual kind of human search. So do you prefer gushers or roll-ups? No, it's not that. But
That's a tough question though. But
no, I'm gonna leave that because I did have another question.
No. I want your other question. I think
God damn it.
that gusher roll up is a question for this whole group.
Would you rather stay in the same town and have like abundance of wealth but never travel, or
Yes.
able to travel anywhere in the world but have just enough, like be able to at least have somewhere to stay overnight? You don't know where it'd be, but it'll be somewhere, like a nice, like decent spot, and like just enough food to survive, just enough to eat. Like,
So when you say like
just the basic
same-
necessities, you just get you
No,
literally just meet the basic necessities.
the other option, like, am I
You
saying
can't
like
travel. It's just like you're a hometown body.
I have to so like here where I'm
I
currently
guess the
staying,
state. I'll give you the state.
I get the state.
You get the state.
I have to stay in
That's
Mass.
easy.
Yep.
100% stay in a Mass.
Yeah.
I can find
I would do the same thing.
100%.
I'm
I'll
a world
bring whatever I
traveler.
need to me.
I'm a world
True,
traveler.
you're right.
Yeah, so
Like-
you're a traveler. I love Mass. I'm not leaving.
You can't bring the Coliseum to me or all that kind of stuff. That stuff is what I really love.
Did you
Yeah.
say you had, like unlimited money?
Oh,
If I
I
could
say
have
you're chilling, man. You're chilling. I say you're chilling. You can do hobbies and be like you're chill. Like you're chilling. You got nothing to worry about. Financial.
Yeah, but that's
like
what-
work.
So I get to
Nothing.
just focus on who I am and grow myself. Like that to me is the journey. Like yes, you can literally physically move to places and explore, but like I want to explore within. So I would rather have Massachusetts. I there's mountain ranges here, there's beaches here, there's all four seasons. Literally like great state to have that I can explore it all. Like yeah, I can't see the Colosseum. I can type that into Google, and granted, it could be a better view of it, and I get that. Like, I'm not taking things from that, but to me, the experience will help me grow and help me learn who I am, and just like I can enjoy that.
So this is talking from personal experience. Like I said, I've been to Rome and the Colosseum and whatnot. Seeing that stuff in person is a whole nother level where you're standing on like where people are brutally murdered, and to just get that like area around you and seeing everything. Yeah, you can get stuff from pictures and see that stuff, but just to experience it in yourself is a whole different level. Plus, there's so much stuff in this world that would be amazing to see. So many mysteries and so many anomalies. Like, I'd love to go see Stonehenge. Yeah, it's a bunch of stones just standing there. The freaking mystery behind that is enough and alone to be
No
interesting.
mystery. Aliens did it.
But to me, it's like, and this is kind of my viewpoint on it. Like, it's kind of the same as like something like psychedelics. Like, I've never done psychedelics. I get the aesthetic. I get the like you said, to use a similar word. I feel like it is an anomaly to experience the world from that view. I also like have super anxiety whenever I like, even when I'm traveling to Florida to visit my grandparents, like every year that I've done it, dude, I get like anxiety, and my brain does this weird thing where when you leave for the trip, I'm usually pretty excited. I'm want to be on the trip, and then towards the end, like the last 2 days in the day that I have to fly back, my brain does this thing where it's like, okay, so even though to most people it's like, okay, your vacation's coming to an end, to me it's like that end seems like the world is ending. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I need a therapist for sure, but it's like my like, I get this weird anxiety when I travel. So when I went to Portugal, back in, I think I was in like junior year of high school.
The bad part of Portugal.
Well, we went all around, and that
Not
made
the
it.
Azores.
Okay, fake Portugal. So I went to the real Portugal. You know, the place that
mainland
brought all the wealth. No, but we did like this long, like 2 week tour where we'd spend like 2 or 3 nights at like Lisbon. We'd go to Porto, spend 2 nights, go to the next place, 2 or 3 nights. That I loved the days, and it was so exciting, but like it felt like, yo, everything's ending, and all we're doing is just going on a bus for like 3 hours to go to the next place. Everyone else, no problem, could sleep on the thing. I'm fucking going and having an anxiety attack almost, like like
Oh,
7 times throughout this 1-2 week vacation. So like, yeah, I'll stick to my Google.
See, especially like based off of Eli's question, the fact that if I could travel the world and not be rushed at the places I go and just like experience it fully, that would be the life.
But
Yeah, I'm on the same boat with you, Source, because like ever since I was literally young, like my family has always traveled. Like when I was 5, I went to Jamaica, I went to Canada, I've been to Mexico, I've been to I've been in basically almost all the Caribbean islands. Like I've been like, I just love traveling, dude. Because it's just the thing about also too questioning like Brandon, like when you're saying like the inner search, like the inner search doesn't have like, I feel like I've learned so much more from talking to other people outside my worldview and taking their perspectives into my life. Like I've like, because I feel like I'm like, when you stay in one area for so long, you become the environment you are. That's was my perspective though. So I always try to, I don't know, that's just me though.
No,
it's not, you know what I mean? Like I'm just, I love just meeting other people and going out and just seeing what's out there. Like there's just me. I just have that traveler mindset. It's just like,
was that
dead air time.
Oh, my bad.
No, my bad.
I was saying like, you know, one counter argument that I've kind of heard to that is like, well, now we have technology, so you can communicate with anybody across the world. Like, you can get those cultures. I actually disagree with that because, like, I think there's something.
And experience is different.
Yes, I think it's something so different about like literally talking face to face, and Eli, you've kind of experienced it, and you know some of the other things that you've told us about. Like, where did you go to California when you were, you know, growing? Those plants and everything.
So like lovely cannabis.
So like that, those interactions that you had with those people is a lot different than if I was on a FaceTime with them. Even if I was on a FaceTime for more hours than you were actually like living there. Like you get to actually consume the environment of different places, so you become more cultural, I guess. However, my true counterpoint is like more like just because you're more cultural, like that's not always like the solutions. You know, like that's not always like the highest. That like I think for some people, the more cultural they are, the better they are. Like the better they feel with themselves, and I think for other people like myself, and this could change, of course, but I think for me, I need to search deeper, to understand who I am, so that even though like I'm only interacting with the limited Massachusetts, let's say, um, my interactions become better the more I know myself. The better of a person I become, the better of each interaction becomes.
No, I respect. I like that.
So
I like that
so
perspective a lot.
they're both like virtues that you want to like reach to, and definitely having a balance of both. Like you do want that cultural experience, but like also that inner growth. Like how are you the best version of yourself? And I think if you look at opposite ends of the spectrum, if you're too cultural versus too like inner focus, like too inner focus, you're egotistical, you're a narcissist, like that's not great either. Too cultural is like, do you care about yourself? Like, is everything good at home? Kind of like you got to look at both sides of things and find that balance that works for you.
True, dude. I like, and like you said too, everyone has their own journey, you know. So everyone has their own thing that works best for them. You know what I mean? Like some people like to stay away from, you know what I mean? Like honestly, like when I was in California, I did like honestly, like I liked the isolation of being, because I was in the middle of a desert, man. I was isolated from society. I only had like, you know, if I want, like I had like two people to talk to, but like, you know what I mean? Mostly I'm like by myself.
Yeah.
So it got me to question though a lot of things that got me to take the actions that I'm even doing to this very moment. And it's because I took the time to be alone and talk to myself and be like, hey, like what's really bothering me? Is this really a problem, or is this actually bothering me, or is this something of just like this the ego of like my ego that just like this deep inside me that
like,
is like
self-manifested.
Yeah, you know, I like that. That's a good perspective.
And I think a lot of people can really relate to that, especially after 2020. Like, I think no matter who you are, what profession you had, and what age or demographic you exist in, it's like there was a lot of time for everybody to be alone. And there's a lot of thinking that a lot of people did, which is why, like, to me,
and a lot of porn hours you put in.
Not enough hours for me, man.
Last year for Lent I gave up porn, and the pandemic hit. That was the hard, because like I got through it because I was like, it's only 2 weeks, and then it's like at the end of the 2 weeks I'm like, all right, well it's only like a week more of this. Oh, it's only like another week more of this. And then it was Easter, and I'm like, holy shit, dude. I went on like a porn binge for like 3 days, dude. Oh my god.
This guy was fucking passed out in his room after.
Just like tissues stuck everywhere.
Tissues, fucking. His phone's been dead for a month. He just passed out.
I stopped using lotion because I wanted to really feel the pain that I'm induced. No, that got dark.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
So, Bags, kind of going to the point from before. One thing that I've always believed in, like this personally, how I was raised or whatnot, you build your life through your life experiences. So this is why I've always thought, if you isolate yourself too much and just work on your inner self, you can't really build yourself because you don't gain any experiences other than what you are yourself. That's why I've always been like, if you see new things, experience new things, you learn new things. So like how I am. I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. Nothing can really get under my skin too much.
Yeah.
One of the things I learned, especially from the European aspect of things, of how they live life. When I say like fuck it, shit happens, that is their life.
Yeah.
nothing bothers those people, and
Oh, they're islanders. Dirty.
not
I'm just kidding.
not just the Islanders.
I know
get
what
the
you
joke,
mean.
but
Yeah.
not just Islanders. Like when I was in France, I've never seen more happy people than when I was in Cairns and Nice, France. Like everyone there was just having a good time, relaxing. Like obviously those workers are probably hating their day, but besides that point. But all those like everywhere I've gone in Europe, everyone's just happy. They work their 8 hours. They leave. They're just happy. It's all more family oriented, and that's I learned a lot from that. Where you just don't let things bother you. Fuck it, shit happens.
Right. Yeah.
Move on.
I totally agree, and that's kind of what I was trying to get at when I was saying like the balance, like so like the question or whatever is like either stay only here or only explore and I think it really depends on the person. I think like you were saying, like your life or who you are is your life experiences, and the only way to experience those things is to go out and explore. But at the same time, some people have done such a good job just being, open that they found ways to explore wherever they are. And then there's some people that like don't know how to find that inner growth or anything, and just like, so it's like finding the balance. Like, so that question's really subjective depending on who
really
you are.
person by person basis.
Yeah, and like what's gonna help you more is gonna change from person to person. And like I said, like my answer was I'll stay in Mass, but in a year, literally in a month, my whole point, my whole answer to that question could totally change. Like I could experience something that goes, I've been in Mass too long. I need to be out. I need to go somewhere. I need to go to a different state. I need to go just on a like 2-week vacation to like Europe and like explore, like, because I don't feel cultured or I don't have a world experience yet, so I need to go do that. But
side note,
today, right now, Mass. But yes,
side
go
note,
ahead.
The food, that right there tips it over the top.
That yes, all right.
I'll tell you,
Is
now,
anyone else
not
got
gonna change my
there?
mind. I'm not leaving Mass. I'm
Like
not changing
That's
my
an-
mind.
I don't care what you say. You can get Italian pasta here, whenever. If you don't
No,
eat pasta
not.
that's in Italy, it is freaking.
That
out
is
of
the
this world.
fucking X factor that I did not. How did I not even think of that? Oh man.
Wheat. It's like not even the same pasta.
No, it's out. Like I said, like I had a pizza in Napoli. I don't know what was in that freaking pizza. I thought it was like gold coming out of the oven, dude. It was just freaking phenomenal.
Dude,
I don't know how they make that shit.
I time traveled to like Mexico and had some soda, and holy shit, it was the best soda I ever had. I just like I was feeling it. It like really was great. I wish like we had that in 2021.
2021, baby.
That was a cola joke.
Yeah, but they had that in America. You didn't have to just go to Mexico.
Wait, can you hear me?
Oh, I wasn't just drinking the soda. No, I was just kidding. I met this guy Pablo.
Hello.
Good guy.
Yo, we can hear you.
So, yeah.
Oh, my fault. It's not even showing that. It's making noise on my thing. That's why I'm bugging.
Politicast.
We still got you.
It's everything Politicast. Oh, shit. I was going to say, I do have to get off soon, so I don't know if we have any more questions left on, like,
I think-
to ask Wally.
No, I think everyone got their round.
No, we have the most important question that needs to get asked around.
Oh yes, gushers or roll up.
Yep.
Neither.
Ooh, gushers. What?
I'm gonna say gushers. I'm gonna throw my vote on gushers.
I'm saying neither.
All right. Do you guys want your heart broken?
I like roll ups a lot too, so I'm not even gonna be offended if you say roll ups. What
I
do you?
never
What do you
had
got?
either.
Oh,
Me neither. That's why I said neither.
Ooh.
go back. Hey, if anyone's confused right now or shocked, just go back and listen to episode 3, family problems. He used to have to throw away. He used to have to throw away his McDonald's toys. So
Oh yeah.
if you want more,
No,
I was never allowed to have. Gushers or roll-ups because that stuff was a waste of money and not needed.
I just never asked for them, so I never got them.
Same. I wasn't allowed to have them, but my cousin, who, when I was a kid, lived across the street, I used to go over there, and his mom, my aunt, always had fucking Gushers. Like, I would eat like 3 bags of Gushers just to get my like consumption. It was like I was a Gusher addict. Like I would just always.
Oh
have
my
them
god,
there.
dude! I was addicted to sugar back in high school.
Yeah, roll-ups I definitely had a couple times, but I don't think to this day my parents ever bought Gushers or roll-ups. I do remember when I turned 16 or like got my license and everything and like went to the store. That was one of the first things I did spend money on was like I got those Auntie Debbie's. I got the Nutty Bars. I got Gushers. I got roll-ups. I got like all of the fucking sweets that my parents would never buy me because they're like, it's not healthy. It's a waste of money. Like, bought them all.
Yeah, all the good things you ever had as a kid, just assume I didn't have it.
Yes, yeah.
Dunkaroos.
Being a kid.
What?
I don't think I've ever had a Dunkaroo.
I haven't either. No, I haven't.
Well, they're back now.
I've had most of them,
But some of the things that you guarantee you never had, God, I've had the best. The one thing that for some reason was always the best thing I ever eaten. Whenever I stayed at my great grandmother's house, she would just make popcorn on the stove the old-fashioned way,
What, Jiffy
and
Pop?
just dump sugar on it.
Yep.
And that
Hell yeah.
shit was amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Yo, the Gushers though, real quick. The freaking what you gotta do? You gotta get the Gushers. You gotta get the fruit by the foot and the regular fruit roll up. Okay. Take the regular fruit roll up. You lay that shit out flat. All right. You put the Gushers inside that. You roll that up. There's your blunt. Now you get the fruit by the foot. There's your leaf. You wrap that shit. You got yourself the Gushers blunt.
Oh my god, that just sounds like.
That sounds interesting, but a lot of work for fucking
And-
candy.
Sounds like diabetes in a blunt.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
No, I'll do it though. I'll still do it. I'll go to the local fucking Indian store where they have the individual packs that they say individually not for sale. But all right.
Indian by the foot. They don't sell regular brands.
So I know we're getting close to that hour mark, and there's 2 things that we need to do before we wrap up. One, the first thing, Tom, whatever else you got for us, I want you to throw at us any other places to kind of find your winner gets nothing or the Politicast or whatever you have for us. And the other thing, we always have a great title to the show that Mike finds. Mike, you might have already had your title picked out, but I want to make sure we pick out a title before we all get off. I think that would be a fun way to kind of wrap up the show.
Featuring Tom and Hentai.
Yes. Okay. All right. So check 1. Tom, what do you got for us? Any what do they call them when you get to wrap up the plugs? Yes, plug your shit.
All right, so
Well, don't plug your shit. Plug in your social media. I don't want your shit.
My way. I'll pay high good money for that shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's the kind of hole that Brandon's been looking to fill.
Oh, that's gross.
We gotta let him plug. Sorry, I fucked that up.
But yeah, check us out over at Winner Gets Nothing. That's the podcast. You can find us on all platforms. We're not on YouTube. There's no video yet. That's coming soon. Also, follow me over on Twitter at WGN Pod. If you hate politics, don't. I can't shut up. But also, everything. It's not all politics on the show. It's mostly comedy on the podcast. But all things are under the feed, properly labeled, so you can pick the content you want.
Yeah, hell yeah!
I
love the
organization.
Yeah, this
Also,
man's been doing it for 2 years.
Tom, send me all your links. I can put it in the description for this video.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Hey, it's been nice catching up. Good to see you all.
Also, if you like the stuff, we got a Patreon. That too. All right.
Hell yeah, Tom.
That's where you get the nudes. OnlyFans.
It's been nice. Check out Wally on OnlyFans.
BC Malasadas and rub them on bums.
Oh fuck.
That should be
All right.
Malasada Bums. That should be the name or something.
No, we're gonna. Mike, Mike had to go one already.
I'm ending this.
Brown sugar bun.